Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Red Mask Animation, and I'm here today to go over some stop motion tutorial tips and tricks that I use. I wouldn't even know if it would be called a trick, but like tips. And the figures I'm going to be using are right here, and possibly a Batman from The Dark Knight. I love this Batman. It's freaking awesome. And maybe even Captain America. But let's get into the first one here. The first tip I want to talk about today, or at least go into detail on some things first, is when you have your figures and you want to get them, you want to get a fight setting set up, and you want to get everything ready. You want to be sure that your characters are, how can you say it? They're fluid and they're moving. I've seen a lot of stop motions that have this problem, that suffer from the problem of when they throw a punch, the hands are up like this. And then they just kind of go. I used to do that too. Or sometimes when I thought I was getting better, or I did get better than that, I would have the hand down or the arm down, and then when going into the punch, I'd be like, and then I'd turn the whole body like, and then I'd have it go back and then be like, but it didn't look natural to me. I was like, what in the world is going on here? So you want to have these guys moving fluid and in control, and make sure that if you're going to use a figure that if you don't want this to happen, make sure that your figure has waist movement. Okay, that's the first thing I'm going to tell you guys right there. Make sure he has a waist swivel. All right. So now what I'm going to show you here is posing. Some of these guys are really hard to pose. Like him, he's going to be hard to pose. Oh, that was my phone. But there you go. See, now that's a good pose. And just let me mute my phone here. That's a good pose. And like if he's gonna throw a punch, like if I'm gonna have it set like that, I can maybe even turn his waist. And there you go. So then you see, if you get the good angles on him, you can do a lot with that. So when you do a punch, you want to get the arm going up this way too, and follow through on it. Also have the head like this, so he's looking at him. Now, I'm going to show you guys something here, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. So the first thing I'm going to display to you guys is the use of how not to throw a punch in stop motion. So, Batman, Two-Face, and let the punching begin. This is not how you throw a punch. Okay, so now that right there I just showed you again, that's not how you throw a punch. Nobody throws a punch like this. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna punch you. No one does that. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you how to throw a punch. At least how I do it in stop motion. Because when you throw a punch, you're turning into it like this. You want to get this, you want to use this waist swivel. You want to get good use of that. Okay, and you also want to get use of these joints right here in the elbow, so you can turn out and like you're punching into it. So now I'm going to show you how to do a punch. And another thing that was wrong with this was Batman's reaction. He got punched, but he just didn't move. He just took it. He was just like, and just stood there like a statue, like he wasn't moving. Now I'm going to show you guys the technique of how to get into that. So here we go. Alright, so there we are back again from seeing that motion of Two-Face punching Batman's reaction, and then I replaced him back to where we started again. I'm going to play it back for you and play both videos so you can see the difference, and then we'll go on from there. Okay, now we are back, and I want to get on the next part. So now that first, before we go forward, you understand that now. We covered the the punches, how you would throw a punch, how you would get that going. Now you know, you'll use the waist swivel. It's there. I think that's what it's called, waist swivel, waist joint, whatever. Next, I'm gonna show you guys a different group of characters, and we're gonna do something else. Okay, next I'm gonna be using Deathstroke and Captain America. He doesn't have a shield because this is not about the shield. Now it's about the camera shake, the punch effect. There's different programs that you can use to get the punch effect, like the camera shake effect. But what I do, I don't have anything fancy, so what I do is I do the camera shake effect with my actual camera. I take the picture and I don't go like, picture. No. What I do is I'll go on my tripod. The punch will be landed, and when it hits, I'll take the picture, and then I will go down like this a little bit and take the picture. Then I'll go up and take the picture. Then I'll go down, up, down about maybe 6 or 7 times, just like that, taking the picture. So picture, 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 picture. It's best not to go picture, 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 because it's gonna get this huge nasty feel to it. It's gonna be like when you do it. But if you go picture, 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 it's gonna be more crisp. So when you actually get the hit, it's gonna have that shake like that, instead of going. So now I'm going to demonstrate. So now we went over the punch, how to throw a good punch. But now I'm going to add the camera shake effect to it, and then this is going to wrap up that tutorial. Alright, so we're going to do the right punch, camera shake, boom. Alright, so here we go. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I just showed you guys the camera shake effect. You can always get better with it. You can shake it side to side, up and down, whatever, you know, makes you like it more. Everybody has their own style. That's how I do it without a program, because I don't have anything fancy. I use Windows Movie Maker and Roxio 2011. It's an old program. It's pretty crappy. It crashes a lot, but that's what I have here. And then yeah guys, this is it, you know, on the table, doing it and doing the animation here, showing you guys how I do it, and hopefully it would help you guys out. So yeah, remember, when you punch or do a kick or whatever you do, make sure they're in a pose. You know, you guys know how to fight, right? And if you don't know how to fight, you know, look up some fight choreography online. Make it look as real as possible, as live as possible. You want to capture the audience. You don't want to just have the guys with their arms up just punching, boom, 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 boom. You know, get them in a stance if you can. I understand if you can't, because some figures are just not made to be posed certain ways. Use sticky tack. You can also even position the camera right where you don't show the whole foot of the character if you don't think you can pose them, and you can even have your hand holding their ankle underneath, or you can use tack. That's like pretty cheap at the store. But other than that though, I just showed you guys, you know, how to throw a punch the right way with the camera shake effect of the impact of the punch, if you want to do it that way. I see something like that possibly working if, like, you know, Hulk threw a huge punch, or in this case I did Deathstroke punching Captain, or Captain punching Deathstroke. Like, they're gonna throw impacting punches. Or even if Batman, like, you know, got that one hit in and caught his guy off guard and then came across with a haymaker, boom, dropped him. So yeah, I want to thank my superheroes here, these awesome guys, for letting these guys, these awesome villains, beat up on them in this tutorial here. So yeah, don't be afraid to experiment with what I showed you guys here. I just want to see everybody get better, and I've seen myself get better over the years, and I want to see everybody else get better too, who's trying to improve themselves, and I just want to be helpful to you guys. So yeah, these are just some helpful tips and, you know, tutorials. These are techniques that I use. Couldn't even talk there for a second. So yeah guys, hopefully this helps you guys out. I'm Red Mask Animation. Peace.